everyone. Welcome to Module 4 of Career Planning. What do we have in store for us this week? Well, we're looking at interests, and we're looking at connecting your interests to careers. So in particular, we're going to look at identifying your strengths, your gifts, your capacities. We're going to look at some assessments that help us identify and match up our interests with careers that use those interests. So last week we were looking at skills, which is things we can do. This week we're looking at interests, which are things we might be able to do or maybe things we haven't yet experienced but that seem interesting, that seem like we would like to do them. We're also going to be using a really amazing online tool called ONET as to start looking at exploring and learning about different occupations. And we'll start discussing networking as a key tool for helping you learn information and develop professional networks that can help you now and in the future. So your assignments are to read chapter 4 in the textbook. I know we did 5 this week and now we're going back to doing 4, but stick with me here. You're going to do some assignments that you'll find in chapter 4 as well. You have an assignment related to the strong interest inventory. So you took the strong interest inventory way back in module 1 when you went on to the Consulting Psychologist Press. If you submitted that assignment in module 1, then you should have your strong interest inventory results sitting in the mailbox of whatever email address you used when you took that assessment. If you don't see your results, then it means that you either didn't submit the assignment or you didn't take the assessment. So if you don't see those results, go back and double check and see if you have points in the assignment called Submit Your SII. If you do have points there but you still don't have your results, please email me because I can make sure I can get them to you. If you have any questions about this, again, just email or call me. So really quick, the difference between the Holland Code, which you saw when you did your OCIS, and you'll see again here, it's in chapter 4, and the strong interest inventory, is that the Holland Code is based on skills, right? The things you know how to do. And it's aligning the skills you have in those areas, those RISEC areas, and the skills that are used in different kinds of occupations. Again, organizing them by those RISEC areas. The strong interest inventory really focuses on your interests, and it's matching you up with other people who have those same kinds of interests and looking at the careers they're in. So it's really more of a person-to-person type of comparison, and then identifying occupations that might be of interest to you. That report is quite hefty, so I really encourage you to spend some time with it and dig in and really read it and take some time with it. You have an assignment that asks you to sort of look for themes, look for commonalities, see what you can find. When you read through your report, if you read it online, and I'll email it to you, anything that is in blue is a hyperlink that will take you directly to ONET, where you'll find information about that occupation or that occupational cluster in ONET. So I encourage you, since I'm sending it to you digitally, to look at it online and go ahead and start just clicking those links and learning more about the different kinds of occupations. Then there's a reflection that you'll be doing related to that. I also want to point out there are some optional videos in Blackboard this week. There's some careers out there videos. Again, these are sort of like informational interviews that you'll get to read about how to do them and why they're important, because remember, by the end of the term you're going to be doing 2 informational interviews. So you'll see some different interviews for different occupations. You might look at occupations that have been suggested to you in the SAI, or ones you've heard of, or maybe ones you haven't heard of that you want to learn about. And then there's also a video in there that's from a TEDx Bend a few years ago that's really great. It's called Why Some of Us Don't Have One True Calling. And it's really about how do you embrace when you have lots of different interests and you don't want to pick just 1 or 2. It's really resonated with a lot of students. I hope you'll take some time to look at it, and if you have comments or want to discuss it with me, feel free to email me or put it on the discussion board. All right, I think that's it for now. Again, look forward to reading your assignments. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to contact me. Have a great week. Bye.